Hers, she does the balloons for it and that. She does all those bits.
I'm not saying Angie's one of them that will sit here day in, day out, push. Miss P being one of them. That's why I don't like her. I've never been like that. And I don't think Luke's like it. I don't think Pearl's like it. Do our competitions. You know, I think I've done, is it 2 or 3 balloon pops with Choli? I could do them every other week, but I only do
they were nice,
one a
weren't
month
they?
or one every 2 months because I know that people are going to participate.
I know, Moaning Myrtle. It's a fucking liberty. It's a liberty. Do you know what I mean? Surprised they let him out the country. He rocks up with a ballion. We're like, who are you? He goes, don't you know who I am? I'm in B1 League. I'm knocking my light over. I'm in B1 League. Oh, this is going to piss me off here. There we go.
I don't want to rinse people, but I could do that every day of the week if I wanted to, but I don't. So I don't think I've changed in any way. I don't do campaigns. What was the last campaign I did? What was the last campaign Luke did? What was the last thing Pearl did? I think Live Pro. We don't sit here and do competitions.
Very true. Very true.
It's bullshit.
It's not content, because you're doing content for money. You're not doing content.
Thank you, Ted.
It was never about money. It was never about money.
You want to put content out for your audience? No, you're doing content for money.
No, that's not true.
I'm not doing it for money.
How are you, Cookie Monster, my love?
I've been on it 6 years.
That is a lie, Angie. If that is a lie, you have just said thank you, Ayesha, thank you, Paula. You've just said that this is your job, so you don't have any friends on the app. So this is your job. You make an income. This is where you make your money, right? So when Luke he released a screenshot from mine and Luke's conversation about who really come out.
No, she was winding Corey up. The second part of it is that she had a little glass heart memorial thing in a cat bed. She was winding Corey up. Can he clear up what? That Luke had already donated X amount of money and was given tickets, so then the way he could do it is to give it away. He wasn't scamming anybody. He weren't scamming anyone.
The idea of the boat. On that screenshot it says this is going to be hilarious viewing. That is what the screenshot. So I was thinking of the people viewing it, people having a laugh, being hilarious. It's going to be hilarious content. Not once on that screenshot or in that conversation did I say we're going to make a fortune from this.
Did you have a nice time, Stitch, love?
When I did that barge, my priority wasn't coming live. My priority was going there, having some fun, being with friends, making people laugh. Not once did I think, I'm going to get a uni, I'm going to get a line, I'm going to milk.
It was never, ever, ever about that. Ever at all. What it was actually offering, and how I saw it for me, was offering you guys that come into my live something different to watch and also to challenge myself. Okay? That's how I see it. That's how I saw it.
This for everything it's worth. Not once as a group did we all sit down and say we're going to make a fortune from this. Our priority was to make people laugh, was to make people see a different side to us other than just gobshites on the internet. How we are as a friend, a friendship circle. Everything that you seen was natural, nothing was staged. That was our priority, and moving forward, our priority, of course, content helps you on the FYP, it helps your room grow, it brings new people in.
Yep, 100%. 100% is exactly what I said there.
Into the room, but the finances were the furthest thing from our minds. And I don't have a sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. I could have one.
And that's why she's able to do the stuff with with Choli.
If I wanted one, but I don't. I'll do a competition for whoever I want to do a competition for.
And I've never changed and become greedy and started thinking of the dosh, because now I'm going out on this next week. I don't have a sponsor. Now I will have a sponsor next month, but for this event...
I don't have a sponsor, but I've gone out and done stuff now. I'll be doing more as well. Do you know the only thing that would have possibly even worked would have been the Starlink thing, because as soon as you went inside the fucking barge, it was like a Faraday cage. You couldn't get anything at all.
I don't. I'm paying it from my own pocket, drink, food. I was going to
But you generally do that in the day when you're sitting in your bedroom. There's no real difference. It's just cheaper to buy a bottle.
get paid for the hotel, but then
Well, what are you going on about then? You just sat there digging us out or digging people out for having sponsors. So you're saying that you're going to have a sponsor at the end of the month. So what you're saying, this one's a freebie? Because you're still going to have a sponsor? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I thought I'd just come home. But, you know, it's going to be an expensive night at central London. So I'm not doing it for that. I'm not getting paid. I'm doing it purely for content, for my community. And I'll probably get the same money that I get here.
Can I just say, when we talk about content, it's different content, because if you're sat on here with your gifts on and you're doing FYP, or you're sitting there opening your boxes doing discussion, it is content. Okay? So you're still getting it with your gifts. It makes no